Commander, thank you so much. We appreciate that each of you are here. And in Tennessee, we really appreciate the work that DAV and the VSOs do for our veterans. And Commander, I want to go back to something you said in your testimony about access to care in a timely manner. And I agree with you that access to care in a timely manner should be a top priority of this committee, and that is why I've been such a proponent of expanding the Veterans Community Care Program so that veterans can get that. When you look at wait times in Tennessee, and sometimes it's 100 days to get a primary care appointment, and that is not acceptable. And this program's success is going to be vitally important to the proper implementation of the PACT Act. So I'd like to know if DAV has done any outreach to educate veterans on the community care program and informing them when they are eligible for this care, allowing veterans to make informed decisions about how they seek their care, whether they want it through the VA system or in their local communities. I know many times it's hard to get somebody to take off work and get you 180 miles to the VA, and I find it inappropriate that many times the VA is the middleman between the veteran and that access to care. So if you would speak to that.
You bet, and thank you for that question, because, you know, one of the things, I'll answer your question first as far as where you asked if the DAV is doing anything proactive to get the word out, how to circumvent and, you know, interact with the community care process. Our NSOs nationwide, National Service Officers, are putting on what's called information seminars, where the entire community, not just our DAV members, are invited to address these various things, questions, procedural type things, because so many times various issues come up where they say, well, should we do this or should we do that? And they're listening to their neighbors and not knowledgeable people. So yes, DAV is very proactive when it comes to getting the word out, also through our commercials that we try to have. And our website is very informative, but for those who are not part of our member, the veterans nationwide are able to access that information. But also, when it comes to, you know, a little bit further knowledge, I'm going to see if Director Elam can expound a little bit.
I would just add that community care network is an important part of VA healthcare. And while we want to make sure that VA can be a primary provider and coordinator of that care, we know that VA can't be in every location, and there's often times when veterans have to seek care in the community. We want to see improvements in that care transition, that process, because we think that's where a lot of the delays are occurring. So we're on board. We want to help make sure that smooth transition, veterans get care when they need it, where they need it.